So today guys, I'm going to show you how to do the 3D trend that's going around on TikTok. I'll show you guys how they usually do it, but I'm going to add a little twist to it at the end just to make it pop out a little bit more. And of course, if you guys want to see more of this type of content, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button so that whenever I post a new video like this one here, you guys will be notified. And before we begin, I just want to thank Storyblocks for sponsoring this video. So Storyblocks, as you guys know, has always come in clutch for me when it comes to adding on assets for my videos. I love how I'm able to just try out as many of their assets as I want, which is part of the really affordable unlimited all access plan. They have thousands of amazing overlays in their royalty-free library that I can just go through, and to be honest, it's made the creative process a lot easier. I'll make sure to leave a link to Storyblocks down below in the description, so make sure to check them out if you guys are looking to maybe spice up your video a little bit. So I'm just looking at a sample 3D video right now. It seems pretty easy to do with the right tools. It looks like a quick speed ramp at the beginning with some movement between the background and the subject. Instead of having to redo this whole thing on Final Cut Pro 10, I think the easiest thing to do is use the app called CapCut, which is free on Android and Apple devices. So I'll show you guys how to easily do it on there. Then we'll export it into Final Cut Pro 10 and add some cool effects to it to make it jump out a bit more. So once you have CapCut downloaded, click on New Project. It will then show you all your photos on the phone. I pre-picked the photos I want to use and put them in another folder so that it just made the process a little bit easier. You need to choose about 11 photos to make sure this works properly. And that's if you want to use that popular track that's been going along with this new 3D photo trend. Okay, so once you have all the photos that you want to use picked out, you'll want to resize the first 4 photos to 0.5 seconds and then the last 7 to 0.3 seconds. Again, you're doing this to match the beat of the track that we want to use. If not, you can make it whatever length you want. Okay, so now once you're done resizing all 11 photos, you will need to scroll back to the beginning and select each photo individually and choose Style at the bottom. You will then see 3D Zoom. Select that. Now you're gonna do this for each one of the photos. So once that is complete, the 3D effect should be good to go as well. So just play it back and see how it looks. So now let me show you how to make this pop out even more. We're going to export this by clicking the right arrow pointing up right here, and then choose 1080 resolution with a frame rate at 30. And then you're going to export it. Then you're going to click on Other. I'm going to add it to my Dropbox account so that I can easily access the files on my laptop. But you can do it whatever way you want, whatever is easier for you. Okay, so open up Final Cut Pro 10 or whatever editing program you have. I'm going to drag the file that I exported into my Dropbox into the Final Cut event folder. I'll then drag that to the timeline. Now to easily make this pop out, we're going to add some overlays. Again, this is where Storyblocks comes in clutch and takes the edit to another level. So I'm going back to the photos that I used in the example. I think some flashing lights, dust particles, and maybe even some snow particles will look really cool on top of some of the photos that are included in here. So on storyblocks.com, I'm going to search for those and any other ones that I think might work with the other photos. So for the first one here, I found some type of grungy overlay that I wanted to place on top of it. So I'm going to drag that on top of the clip. I'm going to use the blade tool by pressing B on the keyboard, cut off the part where the first photo ends so that I know how long to place the overlay for. Now I'm going to change the rotation of this top one to -90 and then scale it up until the overlay fits the entire frame. Next, we're going to change blend mode to screen. Now it seems to be moving a bit too slow. So I'm just going to speed up the overlay effect to about 8 times fast. And then change the length to fit the bottom photo. So this one is good. So the next photo I want to add an overlay to is the one where I'm at the film festival. So I was thinking flashing lights, camera lights, since I'm at a film festival. So I'll do the exact same thing and place the asset that I found and blade it off where it ends. Going to change the scale and rotation until it fits. And then blend mode to screen. And since the flash is a bit too overpowering, I'm going to change the opacity to about 30%. I'll show you guys one more, but you get the idea. Keep adding these overlays that kind of make sense with the photos that you have in the 3D effect. The last one we'll use snow, since I have a lot of photos that was shot during the winter time. And I can probably reuse it for several photos in the clip. So exact same steps again for this one. Instead of rotating it, I'm just going to scale the snow overlay until it fits the frame, just so the snow isn't coming from the side. Now just keep doing this until you're happy with how everything looks. The next thing to do is go onto TikTok and upload it. If you need a step-by-step tutorial on how to do that, I'll leave a link to Capwing's page, which was the channel that actually inspired me to create this tutorial for you guys. I'll also leave a link to the final version that I did and uploaded on Instagram in the description down below. Thanks again for watching, guys, and another thank you to Storyblocks for sponsoring this video. They're doing some amazing things with their new initiative to increase representation for the LGBTQIA+ community by hiring filmmakers and creators from these groups to create authentic stock footage to be used in their library. Again, amazing work as always by the team over at Storyblocks. I'll see you guys in the next video.